Hello, 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 and it's good to see you all today. It's Friday, and we are finishing Judgment, hopefully. Unless it turns out that the final chapter is a million hours long, which I don't think it'll be, but maybe. You never know with these games. Hey, Journey, it's good to see you today. Today will be chaos. Specifically because I, after last Judgment stream, I was like, I should really take an hour or two to practice the combat, like off stream, to actually finally get used to it. I forgot about it, so I didn't practice at all. But you know what? Maybe we'll practice a little bit before we go into the great grand finale. I just don't know why I can't get used to this. What's it called? These fighting styles, I guess. Hey, Sam, good to see you today. 5-hour pre-final cutscene. Yeah, and then the 3-hour actual final cutscene. That's right. I mean, to be fair, we still technically have 9 hours before the day is technically over. New game? As in, you want me to pick the new game? Like, you want to start over? Or are you saying new game after Judgment? Because to be fair, it is still going to take a while before we start a new game. Yes, which one? It will be a little bit before we start a new game because I do want to do some of the extra side content afterwards. Okay, so yes, both, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, so we'll be doing some side content. I think we should also start out with that. Either practice fighting or some side content that hopefully involves fighting. Also, I picked my outfit today because I was like, I wanna give off the vibe that I'm part of the All-Star Dream Team, even though I'm really not. So originally I was gonna wear a leather jacket because I do have one. But I was like, no, that's way too hot. So I considered, like, oh, what can I wear? And then I was like, this is my most annoying, like, dress shirt type shirt. And it's shiny and purple, and that's close enough. So I'm going for a little bit of Kaito on the outside and then, like, a black shirt on the inside. So I'm kind of like a mixture between Kaito and Yagami. I guess, like, dressed up as. Hey, E.T., good to see you today. Lost Judgment? Yes, but no. I don't think I want to play Lost Judgment immediately after this. I mean, I did make the mistake to play 7 before Judgment, so technically the next in line would be Lost Judgment, but I'll probably end up playing The Man Who Erased His Name first, and then Judgment, and then 8, I think. So we're not playing 2 Judgment games in a row. I might do that. Anyway, I should also... I don't think we fought the last Keihin clan guy, right? Where would he be? This guy's old, this guy's old. And I think this one here or here beat me up, I think. So maybe this guy is the new guy? We should at least fight him once. Purple Yakuza Enhanced Edition. Yeah, I'm cosplaying as the Purple Yakuza, but in a less annoying suit. Because I think they had like a purple Jaguar or whatever outfit. Yeah, it does kind of look like something a Yakuza would wear, that's true. Specifically Kaito, I think. If Kaito didn't have as much love for terrible patterns, he would wear this. Because his shirt's equally shiny. Careful. Okay, I was about to say not this guy. This guy should not be careful. The next... Wait, when... What/when was that? clip. Oh yeah, right. We had a... Wait, did you make that? Did you make that a command, or did we have that? I don't remember that at all. That's the origin, that's the origin. I don't know if I ever went back and looked at it. Like after learning of the purple yakuza, because I was probably like, I don't want to see how bad I failed, you know? We have had it for a while? That's wild. I don't remember. You can't take a bike from the street and smash it over the head with someone. But you can take a bike from the street and smash it over the head of someone, but not to drive across the street. That's right. Well, technically, I think there was one heat move. I can't remember in which game it is, though, where you can pick up a bike and then start the heat move, I think, and then he puts, like, the main character puts it down, gets on it, and then starts pedaling. I think there's... and then, like, runs into the enemy. I think there's a heat move like that, but I don't remember which game or who or how or if it was good. I forgot to ask you, how did you enjoy the original Yakuza's English dub? I think it's really funny, but not good. Like, and there were some things that I was like, oh, you can't say that. Like, there's specifically one part where Kiryu calls, I think it's Yuya, the R word, and I was like, oh my god, you can't say that. That's wild. Like, that was a different time. But yeah, I think there were a few good actors, and the rest were really terrible. I thought the acting was really bad, but it's really funny to play. Like, if you actually want to enjoy, like that, because there is an undub if you want to use an emulator, so you could technically play it with, like, the original Japanese dub, which is probably better, but, like, it's just fun and wild to take the original dub. You know, the original English dub. I mean, AV, I think it's... I don't think it's about people being soft. I think it's that people are more understanding of other people these days. So they, like, usually if you call people the R word, you're not hurting the person you're calling the R word. Like, you're not hurting them. It's that you're hurting people who have been called that because they're, like, neurodivergent or something else. So it's I feel like it's not soft necessarily. I think it's more kind, and it's a good thing that people aren't, like, as willing to say a literal slur, you know? I think it's overall, not even overall, I think it's definitely a really good thing that people, are more understanding of, okay, words can be hurtful, and sometimes you're not just hurting the person you're saying it to. This guy... I was about to ask, is this guy gonna do anything, or... Uh-oh. No, I'm scared of his guns. I'm not scared of him. No, that's some Arase shit. Is that the guy, the guy from 1 who had the guns? Or is it some Tamashiro from 3 shit? I don't know. Ow, okay. I don't like that. I mean, I understand that they can use mortal wounds. I just don't, or inflict. I just don't like that he can use that kind of stuff. Like, he can use guns and hurt me without having the glowing aura, I think. Yeah, that's true. It is a slippery slope. Every word can be hurtful, but, like, there's just some words that cannot be used in a positive way. Like, there are some words that context doesn't change anything, you know? Yeah, it's exactly that line, E.T. Like, in the moment, it's like, whoa, but yeah. Understanding that that was a different time, and back then it probably wasn't as bad, but I don't know. I bet if they... No, even in current, because there are newer dubs, I bet the series wouldn't stoop to slurs anymore. Yeah, that's true. It costs nothing to be like, okay, I'll just not use this word that's hurtful to very many to a certain group of individuals. Yeah, okay. It's dumb if what I say to you doesn't hurt you when it applies to you. How does it hurt someone else just because they feel like it? I don't know exactly if I understand what you mean. But also, this might be a little bit of a heavy topic for, 15 minutes into the stream. No, I mean, like, it's just that you can say other words. You can use other words. You don't have to say, oh, are you the R word. You can just say, are you stupid? Are you dumb? Are you an idiot? Like, there are words that aren't as hurtful to other people and still have the same sort, well, maybe not quite the same sort of impact, but do you really need to, like, just get creative. If you're gonna insult someone, get creative. Say something funny. Don't just, like, stoop to slurs. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't entirely agree. Like, on one hand, I do agree that, like, they're just words. But some people are really affected by certain words, and it's just free. Like, it costs you nothing to be nicer, you know? Nicer to people who don't deserve those words. What are we doing today? I think we are picking this up. Oh, okay. Don't use the word stupid as a stupid person. I'm offended. Yeah, okay, to be fair, then it is... There is, of course, a limit to it. But I just think that... Get creative. Do something else. Oh, we can get better... Yeah, or that. Just don't call people names. But then again, how are you gonna insult someone? I guess don't insult people, but like the world sometimes needs insults. But just get creative. Just get creative. Like, oh, my pet rock has more brain cells than you. I guess that's still calling someone stupid, but indirectly. At least it's funny. Here you go. Excuse me? I love that I'm still getting, what are they called? Like, helpful tips? Like, did you know that you can block attacks? Yeah, I did know that. But, like, why are you still telling me that? Okay, we can... I mean, first of all, I should definitely put some money into this. And then... yeah, or it's maybe they're still trying to teach me stuff because I haven't opened it, and that's the issue. We can... That's the thing. I want to practice fighting, but I don't think... There's also no Colosseum in this, is there? Maybe that's why I'm still so terrible at fighting. Because the climax battles are... I think they exist. They are locked behind finishing the game, which is kinda understandable but stupid. There's no Colosseum. And that's really it. Oh, that's true. Don't give tutorials for actions you already use regularly. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, the dub feels cringy. It feels a little too, like, I mean, understandably so, it's low budget, but, there was one bit where I couldn't help but laughing, which was near the ending, when Yumi is, like, screaming and crying, and I remember at the time I said, this has to be the single, like the one singular take that they recorded, because I think a second take would have been so much better. And just in general, I feel like I personally think that it's the director's fault, but then again, I wasn't there. Because there are some people who are really good voice actors, like Majima was voiced by Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill was really good. And, Kashiwagi, I think, was voiced by Joe DiMaggio? Or is it John? There's John DiMaggio and Joe DiMaggio. One's baseball, one's a voice actor. The guy who voices Bender, and Jake in Adventure Time, he voiced Kashiwagi, and he is really good, but not, like, even in that dub, he was like, fine. He was one of the better ones, and that's as nice of a compliment that I can say. Don't get me wrong, I'm not promoting slurs and bad words. I don't use them myself. What I don't understand is why some people get offended on other people's behalf. Oh, that part I agree. Like, maybe, like, I shouldn't get to decide what is and isn't offensive. I just know that some words are offensive to some people, and I prefer to, because of that, not use it. Wait, what? Me and my friend, we mock each other. Someone randomly jumps in and asks to apologize because I was rude. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, if you're doing it in public, then you could be hurting other people. But if you do it in private, then I think it's still not right, but at least there's no one there to hear it yet, right? Anyway, let's talk to this guy at the beef zone. We made rice refills free, like you suggested, and now we have way more customers. Is that right? That puts my mind at ease. But that's still not enough. At this rate, Kanada is gonna swallow us whole. Can you think of any other ideas? Drop prices? I don't know if that's gonna help, though. That seems counterintuitive. Oh. Oh, me? Are you talking about me, Sam? I mean, not currently, but yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's not perfect layout. It's just wherever I am, I'm gonna block something, and I think the phone is the least egregious spot. Unless I want to put myself up here, but that's kind of in the way, usually. Why not drop the prices a little? Kanada is pretty pricey as it is, so a price drop on your end should help your place stand out. You'll be the other option. Wow, you really know your stuff. You sure you weren't a restaurant manager before? That's still not it? Okay, well, see you later. I guess I'm gonna have to come up with a new option. I guess because there's, like, you have to go through all of them to raise the friendship, and then there's one final thing. I still wanted to go on a date. I still wanted to do drone racing, but I think we'll push both of those off until Premium Adventure. I think what we should do... Oh, what even happened? I'm not sure if I understand what happened there. But I think we'll do a side case for now and hope that we get to punch a guy out. Like a strong guy. Because I really need to practice. Who is that? Why is there a big guy? Are people just allowed to be like big like that? in just your average street fight. Ow, 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 ow. Hang on, I need to figure out if I already bought the tiger drop. Oh! Because we got it, right? Oh, but we don't have the, oh, but we do have the points for it now. Okay. Does it work? Hang on, does it work in both? Can be used in either combat style. Okay. Ow. Ow. That wasn't the tiger drop. Even though it kind of looks like it, I think it's a counter. And technically the tiger drop is a counter. That's not it. How do I time this one? Why is this person just in the middle of the road? Girl, just get to the... There we go. There we go. Just get to the side, you know? You're kind of in the way. Oh, hang on. I don't have that much time. I forgot that the cops come if you if you wait around for too long. Uh-oh. Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. Let me go to my lawyer office. Just so that when I get arrested, I can immediately talk to my lawyer and try to get him to get me off the hook. No, leave me alone, man. Leave me alone, I'm busy. Imagine if we get arrested and we have to go to Genda-sensei and be like, help, I got in trouble for fighting out on the street. Help me. And I can't afford the fee because I'm poor. Well, technically not anymore, but you know. Do we have work? Yes. Background investigation of my son's wife. Please investigate whether or not my son's wife is trying to kill my son. Ever since my son got married, he's been struck with no shortage of misfortunes. I'm suspecting the wife has something to do with it. I'll be waiting at Cafe Alps wearing a pink coat and jeans. That sounds interesting. It could be that she's trying to kill him. It could also just be that she hates her daughter-in-law. Brain light, think challenged, logic optional, cranially vacant, idea free zone. That just sounds like you're uncreative. The idea free zone. Like it just sounds like you're saying that someone has no creative ideas. Majoring in nonsense. Sharp as a marble. Yeah, those are some good options. Yeah. Or like... It's tough to come up with them on the spot. Smooth-brained? Yeah. But that one I feel like is getting overused by this point. Koala brain? Or... a shell? Can I have it? Sure. A lot of these wash up on the shore around where I live. Okay. Thanks. Weird. With sandwich? A baguette? I don't know. Insults are hard to come up with on the go. Like, I would not be good at just coming up with insults. I guess because I try to not insult anyone either. Like, like I'm just not practiced. Glue sniffer? Glue sniffer is also a little overused. But yeah, those are classics. They're better than just... you fight like a dairy farmer. Cafe Alps. Imagine if Haruto 2 becomes a fearsome criminal and manages to replicate the same shit that happened to him? Why are you still here? Why is that lady still there? Like, what do you mean? Is he gonna fight the Koreans? Is that what you mean? I would like a spin-off of Haruto. I feel like Haruto, we're not in the right street. I feel like Haruto is a little underused. There's always secret Koreans. Yeah, isn't that wild? The Yakuza games do love having like secret Chinese and secret Koreans. And occasionally other nationalities. Leave me alone, I just want to go for a little cup of coffee. Hello. Okay, never mind. Did I hear a gun? What is even happening? Whee! Oh, oops. Okay. Oh yeah, Big Ed. Wait, was that his name? Or am I thinking of the individual from 90 Day Fiancé? That's right. Yeah, Big Ed, Medium Ed, Big Low! That's right. Okay, so I am mixing it up a little bit. But there was Big Low and Medium Low and Little Low, that's right. But there was also a guy named Ed, that's true. Was that his sidekick or something? Hi, why can I not walk here? Is it because there used to be a table and chairs here? Excuse me? That's so funny. Like, I broke her table and I'm like, excuse me. Cousin? Was it the cousin? Okay, well. Still kind of like a henchman, right? Big Low was the big boss and Ed was the captain, or like a captain equivalent. Hi. Yes, I am. And you are? I'm Yakami from Yakami Detective Agency. I came to discuss your case. Oh yes, thank you for your time. Wow, that's a magic table. Good thing they gave me a new one. So, what can I do for you? Well, it's about my daughter-in-law. That is, my son's wife. Her name is Kiriko, and how should I put this? She scares the daylight out of me. She scares you? Why? Ever since their marriage, my son seems to have become rather unlucky. What do you mean? To give you a few examples, he was almost run over, he nearly died of carbon monoxide poisoning from a stove. While he was asleep, the apartment caught fire and the brakes on his car suddenly gave out. He survived all of that? I'm thankful he has, but as you can see, something's not right. Yeah, I'd say those are some unusual circumstances. And I can't help but think that his wife is behind it all. Do you have any reason to suspect her? Well, as I said, all of this started happening after they married. And he's also taken out a rather large life insurance policy at her suggestion. I was about to say, like, this does kind of sound like she's trying to kill him for, like, money. For a life insurance payout. These are certainly telltale signs, but it doesn't sound like she has anything concrete. On top of it all, my son has become ill lately. He's constantly complaining of stomach pains and nausea. I can't help but think that his wife may be mixing something into his food. I know I could be overthinking all of this, but once the thought entered my head, I couldn't escape it. No, they're all valid concerns. I take it your son doesn't suspect his wife at all? Oh, quite right. He's head over heels for her. I see. That's why I came to you to investigate her, Yakami-san. I'd like you to confirm if she's really capable of this, or if I'm imagining things. The devil wife! Oh my god. Okay. That's clear enough. But out of curiosity, does your son know about this request? Hi. Actually, I did tell him. He objected, of course, but he eventually allowed it, if this is what it would take for me to trust Kiriko-san. Great, then it won't be a problem if I discuss things with him. Also, could I trouble you for a photo of your son and his wife? Of course. She looks cute. Kojiro and Kiriko. That's cute. Kiriko-san works at the M-Side Cafe in Kamurocho. You're bound to run into her there. My fee for this type of case is 80,000 yen? Why? Since when? Is that acceptable? Of course, I'll leave it to you then. I'll leave you to it then? Alright, time to get started. I should find Kuwayama Kiriko at M-Side Cafe. Ooh. What do you think it's gonna be? Do you guys think that she's a murderous wife? I would assume no. I would assume no, because that would be too easy. And although in real life, often the easiest explanation might be the most common one, or the most likely one, I think in video games that's not the case. So I'm going to assume it's something else. Is this This is M-Side Cafe. Hey, do you know a Kiriko? Okay. Oh, hello! Where did you come from? What the hell? Easy. Have we talked to her before? I don't think so. That's not suspicious. I guess it's not super suspicious. That's probably Kiriko. Sir, I noticed you staring. Another one of Kiriko's admirers? Don't lick ships? I mean, I can guess why, but why? Why specifically? Are they a little too salty if they're like ocean ships? I noticed you staring. Another one of Kiriko's admirers. Hmm? Oh, maybe it's one of her admirers who's envious that she got married to Kojiro. So now, like, that guy is trying to kill the husband. She gets more popular every day. She's that popular, huh? Oh yes, she's a real enchantress. Enchantress. Talk to her once and you'll be head over heels. What a shame that she's married. Get too close and it'll only end in pain. Oh, ship paint is a special coating that's toxic to organisms such as barnacles, but it's also toxic enough to cause toxic poisoning in humans. That's toxic. I mean, it's smart, because then barnacles, hopefully, wouldn't stick to the ship. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, I wasn't gonna try it. Like, regardless of whether you'd brought it up or not. I feel like you shouldn't lick things anyway. Because it can so often lead in, you know, terribleness. This guy seems to know quite a bit about Kiriko. I should dig a little deeper. Some idiots would do it on a dare or if drunk. True, true. But I don't think I would. Probably not. So people really like Kiriko-san, huh? Oh yeah, you should see how many customers hit on her. But if they knew about her past... Oh! Why? What about it? Well, apparently Kiriko-chan is already on her 4th husband! She's been divorced 3 times. 3 divorces at her age? Her husband must know about it. But would he have told his mother? Apparently, all 3 of her previous husbands ran away from her. And why is that? Because they were all almost murdered. In fact, her 2nd husband actually died. Then it's not a divorce. Then it's like, you know, till death do us part? I guess technically it's not a divorce. Aylin and Wolverine have one thing in common. Oh yeah, the thing that you sent on the Discord, right? The fact that they both are the lonely ones at parties. Honestly, I get it. I get it. You're sure all of this is true? It's a little hard to believe. Oh, I'm sure. That's the story that put this cafe on the map. Apparently there was a poison found in his food, and she wasn't charged. As I recall, the incident happened at his workplace, so there wasn't enough proof to arrest her. Oh, but I assure you, it wasn't here at this cafe. So you can still eat the food here. Anyway, what would you like to order? What a great segue. I see. And have you ever met her current husband? I've spoken with him. I believe his name is Kojiro. He's just your run-of-the-mill salaryman, really. But he's madly in love with Kiriko-chan. He swings by after work every day and she makes him coffee. He comes by for coffee every day, so he'll show up today too. Oh, I'm sure he will. He's really making himself look super suspicious. Maybe the mother's suspicions weren't completely off the mark. Anyway, Kiriko-chan is clearly the kind of woman who's out of reach for most guys. Haha, but that wouldn't stop me from trying. I think I could tame the devil in her. Heh. Who are you calling sus, AV? Me or this guy? I think they're both sus. I gather you've got your own little crush on her? What? Oh no, she's married. I'm just saying. I think we'd have been a good match. Better than that dull-ass husband she's got anyway. That's not a good insult. Dull-ass. Okay. More like... what would be a good insult for calling him boring? White bread? Personality? Baked beans on toast personality? That's not true, I like baked beans on toast. In other words, this guy's crushing on Kiriko-chan hard. Candy ass? But I feel like candy ass has a different connotation than, like, him trying to call the guy boring. Because he was implying that he thought he was boring. He wasn't wrong when he called her an enchantress. Oh, speak of the devil, there's her husband now. Which one? The one on the right? Or the left? Well, I better get back to work. I don't want my manager to see me slacking off. Maybe if I get closer, I'll be able to hear Kojiro-san's conversation. Yeah, but that's suspicious. Gal, you're not any closer than you were before. Oh no, that's where they are. Never mind, he's mildly closer. Hey, you're looking pretty rough, man. You under the weather? Yeah, I guess, but maybe I'm just tired. It's just been a lot of stomach aches and nausea lately. Doesn't seem like coffee would be the best cure then. You must really love your wife. I beg to differ, Hirasawa. Coffee made with love is the best medicine I could ask for. Stomach pains and nausea line up with what Shizue-san told me. Here you go, one hot cup of coffee, black, like you like it. Like you like it? Thanks, Kiriko-chan. Oh, I see you have a guest. Nice to meet you. I'm Hirasawa. This guy's incredible, Kiriko. He's from our ad agency and he's done all kinds of commercials you'd know. Incredible, it sounds like you really know your stuff. You have to be so clever to work on ads these days. I can see it in your eyes. They're quite clever and very lovely. I can see it. Oh my god, she is a seductress. Enchantress? Enchantress? Lovely, you say. Oh, haha, you think so? Ah, Ko-chan, why don't we invite Hirasawa-san over to our house for dinner? Ah, that's a great idea. Kiriko is a lovely cook. I'll let you work out the details then. I'll be looking forward to seeing you, Hirasawa-san. Of course, I'd be happy to come. An enchantress indeed. She was flirting with that guy. With her husband sitting right there. Is he that confident or just dense? He doesn't seem the slightest bit concerned. That's true. Like, wouldn't you be mildly? I guess if it's her personality. And if you are a cock. Sorry. Shizue-san suspects Kiriko of poisoning his food. And considering he drinks coffee here daily. It'd be pretty tough to poison coffee, but I should check it out just in case.
どこだ?
Meow. There's gotta be a cat. Yeah, there we go. Where though? Outside? Or like on the shelf?
ど?
To the left? Oh. Wait, how do I even... Guess like that? There we go. Oh look, a cat. Don't be suspicious. I better investigate the scene. Okay, sorry. Any foreign substance? Does that mean that there's there's foreign magazines on the shelf? No. Oh, oops. An ashtray?
Hmm?
I didn't see anyone smoking and there's nothing in the ashtray. That pretty much rules out a poison cigarette. What's this white powder? Sugar? It's sugar. It's salt. Why would it be salt? And sugar wouldn't... If he was drinking from the coffee, that's not possible, because then it would be wet and it would be liquid. No way that it's sugar. Something's off about this. Kiriko-san made a point of saying it was black coffee. Oh, that's also true. Yeah. When she brought it out, in that case. What's this powder? It could be anything. I have heard of coffee and butter. Yeah, but with salt? I don't know. Suspicious powder. Okay.
怪しいな.
This is the water that Kojiro-san's friend was drinking. Wait, he came to a cafe and only ordered water? What a cheap ass. If he's making such big waves at an ad agency, he probably makes big money too. How stingy can he be? I could never be friends with a guy like that. Sorry, for a second I started doubting myself. And maybe it's the friend from Tibet? That makes sense. To get like extra calories into your coffee because it's so cold. Maybe that's a presumption. Assumption? Whichever. But I thought maybe it could be him. But if he'd never met her, then I think it might still be the first guy. The other server. Something has a strong scent here. Smells almost like garlic, but could it be poison? Hey Creo, good to see you today. You're in luck. We didn't finish the game last time on Monday. I was going to say last week, but that's not true. Well, also not last week. But yeah, we will be finishing it today though, but we're currently still doing a little side case. But afterwards we'll probably go and do the story. Right, the yak milk tea. Wait, but that's not butter. Maybe those are different things. Maybe they are the same thing. Let's see. If she knows he'd come here for coffee every day, isn't it possible she could be mixing tiny doses of poison into each cup? And that would explain why he feels so ill. This is bad. That guy could be in serious danger soon. I think I need to talk to the guy. Hopefully he hasn't gotten far. Oh, it's yak butter. I guess yak milk, yak butter is kind of the same thing. It's just like... butter really is just dehydrated milk. Where did he go? Where did Kojiro go? Where did Kojiro Gojiro? In the smoking area? No? Wouldn't be down. I mean, it could be down here. It is about calories. That makes sense. That's scary. That trailer scared me. Let's see. I mean, he can't have gone far. Probably. Maybe I'll take a look at the case file. Ow! Oh, hello. Easy? Oh, look, it's Tashiro. There we go. Okay. Let me go talk to the guy at the square. Okay. He, is in a good mood. I guess he does like fighting. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm kinda accidentally dressed like the purple yakuza, but only somewhat. I was going more for Kaito's shirt, and then like the undershirt that Yagami has, but just in black because I thought it looked nicer. But yeah, I'm accidentally almost cosplaying purple yakuza. Hey Kojiro. Hey, you're Kubayama Kojiro, right? Can I talk to you for a sec? Who are you? I'm Yagami, the detective your mother hired. Alright, Mom did mention something about that. She can be so dramatic. Well, her worries may not be as unfounded as you think. What do you mean? This is going to have to be convincing. How should I lead into this? I guess leading into it, we should start with the untimely death. Sir, you're aware your wife has been divorced 3 times, aren't you? Yes, I'm aware. I didn't tell my mother that, though. Were you also aware that her second husband died of poisoning? What? I'm guessing that's new to you, then. Well, I'm sure it wasn't something she wanted to talk about. That cup of coffee you just drank, did you add sugar by any chance? No, I take my coffee black. Well, that's a bit strange, because there was a white substance on the edge of your cup. And to make matters worse, it smelled of garlic, which is not far off from a poison called arsenic. Arsenic smells like garlic? Okay. Arsenic? I haven't run any tests or anything, but I understand you've been feeling ill for some time, am I right? You should know, nausea and stomach pains are symptoms consistent with the ingestion of arsenic. No way, it could be a coincidence, right? Listen, detective, I know what you're getting at, but I trust my wife and I'm not going to stop. Doesn't sound like I'm going to get through to him. Is it true that you've been in a series of unfortunate accidents lately, sir? Garlic is part of my homemade ramen recipe, to be fair. That sounds delightful. Just don't accidentally put arsenic in there. You cut garlic really thin? Do you just drop it in raw, or do you fry it up a little? I guess if you fry it up and make it like crunchy, that could be really good. I don't know if raw garlic would be good. Unless you take it out before you eat it, I guess. Have you considered the possibility that someone could be causing them? I always drink my arsenic tea with a bit of garlic. Sounds delightful. Yummy. Remind me to never have tea over at your place. You're a persistent one, aren't you? That said, have you noticed anything unusual? Well, sometimes, on my commute home from work, I feel like I'm being followed by a man. That's interesting. When was the most recent time you felt that? The garlic cooks. Okay. Yeah, that also makes sense. If you're, like, not just dropping it in after, like, cooking the soup. Let's see. Oh, I remember now. It was the one day I headed straight home without visiting Kiriko-chan at the cafe. In other words, on days Kiriko-san is off duty. And do you ever feel endangered when you're being followed? Well, I wrote it all off, but I did notice. That a brick fell from a window once and I got pushed into the street. Okay. Wait, what? You wrote all of that off as a coincidence? You don't think the stalker might have anything to do with it? But who would be out to get me? I don't know, but I think maybe it's time we find out. But how? Well, the ideal way would be to lure him into a place where he thinks you're alone. Okay, how about maybe I could bait him into an alley? Huh? Are you sure you want to take that risk? If it'll prove my wife is innocent in all this, I'll do anything. I mean, to be fair, he's probably right to be, trusting his wife like this. But he is a little too brave. Yeah, I'll beat him into an alley. I really want to try the instant ramen Kiryu helped with in whatever Yakuza game it was. I think it was 3. And yeah, same. But I also just want to eat like the real thing. Yeah, we're gonna solve problems the Kiryu way, as per usual. Fair enough, then I'll follow the stalker from behind. But can you give me any more details on the guy you think is following you? Well, he was smallish. About 5'2"? But he wore a hoodie. And sunglasses. Hey Knight, good to see you today! I hope you're also having a good weekend. That's kind of cute. It is nice that Google Translate exists, right? Because then you can just Google Translate stuff and learn languages. I guess it's not really learning languages that well, because you don't really get the right grammar, but yeah, anyway. Not necessarily. Short phrases usually. But yeah, I hope you're well, Knight. Good to see you today. I mean, you might remember some of the phrases, right? At least a little bit, perhaps. Could be useful. But 5'2" for a guy is really short. How much is that? That's like 158? Yeah, maybe some words are gonna stick. That's what I'm saying. That like you might familiarize yourself a little bit more with a foreign language. That's pretty suspicious. Him being 5'2" is pretty suspicious. Where's the company you work for located, Kojiro-san? It's called Kita Electric, right here in Kamurocho, so I should just find the nearest alley, right? Yeah, that'd be great. Don't try to drag him too far. How would you pronounce fine weekend, Alamal? Probably like that. but you can't really trust me. I don't want to be weird, but you can't really trust me because I've been speaking so much English over the past few years that my Dutch accent is weird. Like, it's gotten literally weird. I was in the Netherlands earlier this month, and it like a stranger even said to me, like, we got to talking because we were at a bed and breakfast, so I got to talking to someone there, and they were also like, oh, where do you live? Oh, or where are you from? Oh yeah, I live in Germany currently, so we came from pretty far away. And he was like, oh, but I can also tell, like, there's some English in your accent. And I was like, well, yes, but no. there shouldn't be any English in my very Dutch accent, since I'm from the Netherlands. But yeah, so if I pronounce things, it might not entirely be accurate anymore. Which is kind of funny, but also a little scary, because if I ever want to move back to the Netherlands, that's going to be such a culture shock again, I guess. Dutch does sound kind of fun sometimes, not always. No, yeah. I mean, every German says something similar, Grey Oak. But then again, I feel like to me, German sounds like someone who has a hot potato in their mouth and still trying to talk. Would you consider dropping some Dutch from time to time? Do you want me to start every stream, like, have a Dutch intro? That could be kind of fun. Nah, I don't know. I just feel like... I mean, most of my viewers are not Dutch. I can literally only think of one person who is Dutch in my audience, so it would feel weird to speak Dutch. And just in general, my Dutch is so bad now. Like having to I mean, I'm already bad at forming sentences in English and I stutter a lot, but being in the Netherlands and having to speak Dutch again was incredibly difficult. I could hardly do it sometimes. So it just feels so unnatural to me. So it would be difficult to sprinkle it in because I'm just so used to English now. Mm, I can't open that link right now, Sam. But yeah, Danish, I'm sure people say that about Danish too, but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, let's we can talk more about languages, but I gotta keep going at least a little bit. Kojiro-san is off from work. Kojiro-san, you just need to act natural. Start walking when I give the signal. Got it. Okay, now to find our guy. But I feel like everyone thinks that a language that's kind of similar to their own sounds weird. Because I've definitely had that with Danish, that sometimes I'll hear Danish or like Swedish, and I'm like, what? Is that Dutch? Or is that Dutch and am I having like an aneurysm? Or is it a foreign language that just sounds similar to Dutch? Oh look, a cat. So I'm sure that everyone has a language like that. That they're like, that's weird. That's our guy. A short, hooded person wearing a mask and sunglasses.
Nanda.
Yeah, that kind of looks like our guy. There, that's him. Suspect? Bulgarian? I have no idea what Bulgarian sounds like. But yeah, like I said, I'm sure everyone has a language like that. Kojiro-san, I've got the guy in my sights. Start walking and don't look back. Okay, but you'll save me if something goes wrong, right? Yeah, of course. Definitely. Hopefully. Unless he has an accomplice. What if the accomplice... Holy crap, he is short. Is that Yusuke? No, what was... Yosuke. What was his name again? Is that the guy? The twin that we had a few side cases with? Hey system, good to see you today. Bulgarian is easy. Is it? Again, I don't know if I know any Bulgarian or have ever even heard it. I'm sure I've heard some, but I can't, like, remember. But it's good to see you today. I hope you're well. Thanks for tuning in. We're stalking a guy. But, like, legally, because he's trying to kill, the guy that he's following. Bulgarian sounds so weird because I'm used to Ukrainian and Russian, and Bulgarian sounds like both, but also weird. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like there are really families of languages, right? I guess that's why it's familiar but weird. Yeah, we're stalking a stalker. That's allowed. But the only short person that I know is the Yosuke guy. I think his name was Yosuke. Who also told us to go talk to that one girl at the cabaret club, or whatever kind of club it was. And with the sister was being harassed by multiple scary, pervy men. It's the only guy I can think of. But it might also be a new character. I just noticed that this game has a lot of recurring characters in the side cases. Very often, like, I don't know if you'd call it a sequel to an earlier side case, but it kind of has that. He really does not even consider the fact that he might be followed. Like, he hasn't looked back once. Okay, never mind. He might be. He might actually think that he might be being stalked. Yeah, I did. I did jinx it, huh? Nah, but he's not. He really. This is so suspicious. Like, the thing is, if you keep walking, if you just keep walking, it's less suspicious than turning around and hiding behind something. Did you clip getting shot the last time? Yes, I sure did. I don't have a link to the clip right now, though. At least I think... Is it... Did you mean the one where I got shot around the corner, like right as I put Mafuyu in a taxi? That I definitely did clip. I don't know if I remember any other times I got shot. Okay. Oh, okay. I was like, I gotta hide, but no. No, he started bolting. Yes, that one. Then I definitely did clip it, yeah. Also, didn't we have to go to the nearest alley? We started in Tenkaichi Street. Isn't there the Serena backlot? Excuse me. Isn't the Serena backlot there? Couldn't we have gone there? I guess maybe then he wouldn't have followed him necessarily, because it was so close. You really didn't have to go to the other side, you know, man. I guess he did. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Oh. Hmm?
Hmm?
Wait, aren't you the other waiter at the cafe? Minami-kun, you work with Kiriko-chan, right? Shh. That explains how easy it was to get poison into your coffee, Kojiro-san. Shit, you're dead. Yakami-san. Stay back and go call the cops. Okay. Ha! Oh, man. Yes, that one. That's exactly the one I meant. Thank you so much, Psalm. Oh, oops, sorry. I just broke someone's trash can. I really showed him. I really took out the trash. Why? Why were you trying to kill Kojiro-san? Because he was in the way between me and Kiriko-chan. In the way? What's your relationship with her anyway? My relationship? It's destiny. Destiny that we would be together. What? I just need him gone, and then Kiriko-chan will be mine. Stop your squirming. Let go of me, damn you. Yakami-san, are you okay? What in the world just happened? I'm not completely sure myself, but I'm sure the cops are going to take their time finding out. I know exactly what happened. He's just a jealous / envious individual. Because he likes her too, but she's married. Well, apparently, Kiriko-chan rejected that waiter 3 years back. He's been stalking her ever since, even getting jobs at the same place she does. Didn't that bother Kiriko-chan? Well, people confess their love to her all the time. She didn't think much of it, I guess. That's a unique problem to have. Definitely. I guess he finally snapped though, and he convinced himself I was the problem. And that certainly explains why I've had so many near-fatal encounters. And he kept surviving them, so he finally resorted to poison. Do you think he killed her second husband as well? I'd be willing to bet on it, but I suppose we'll find out after they interrogate him. He's probably tried to kill every guy who got between him and Kiriko-chan. And here I was suspecting Kiriko-san. I'm such a horrible mother. That's not true, Mom. You just didn't get a chance to get to know her yet. I think she's easily misunderstood. I can see why. But I'm impressed, Kojiro-san. Your trust in Kiriko-san didn't waver for a moment. Of course not. I'm her husband. Yakami-san, thank you for getting to the bottom of this. No problem. I hope you two have a wonderful future together, free of accidents. I do like that. I am glad that it's not the wife, but it was in fact just a bad guy. So at least they can keep their marriage and relationship. Oh. I have an urgent request. Please look for a man in glasses wearing a brown jacket with green pants. Meow. We could also hi L. We could also do the main story now, because it's been like an hour of doing basically one side case. How about all this stalking? How about playing Stalker? Is Stalker a stealth game? I'm not good at stealth games. Even though this has stealth sections, I do know. I do have the tiger drop. I also managed to land exactly one. So I had some minimal practice. I think, let me go eat somewhere and then we'll do the main story. It's not really a stealth game? Then why is it called Stalker? Is there no stalking? Hmm? No. No. No need. Oh, sorry. Wrong door. Hello, give me... I don't want to talk to him. He's gonna push me into becoming friends with him. I can't take that. No friendship for me. Is it a oh, Stalker's a shooty game. Okay. Interesting. Well, I'm more about punching people than I am about shooting people. Well, that was easy. Let's go talk to, he is so scary. Let's go talk to Sugiura.
Yagami-san,
Have we done everything? No, wait, hang on. Not yet. Toughness, stamina, hug bomb, explosion, omega. Hang on. Oh yeah, save over a different slot. That's a good idea. Gift for messing up Matsuhi Sakoga. Okay. No. Yeah, I should stock up. Do they have everything at the donkey? I don't know if we've ever found a place where to buy hug bombs. Man, now that you say it, this does kind of look like Kaison's outfit, right? That was not on purpose. It's supposed to be inspired by by Kaito and Yagami, like the annoying loud shirt, but this is the most annoying and loud shirt that I have, which is not that loud. And then like a black shirt below it, because Yagami has a white shirt, but I thought black would look better with purple. But you're right, now that you mention it. Now that you mention it, it does remind me a lot of Keizo. Whoops. That was not on purpose. Put glasses on? No. Also, I don't know. She's got like black rimmed glasses, right? I don't have anything like that. Guess they don't have... Hang on. No? We have 4 out of 4. We could upgrade the fridge. Sweet fridge! Okay, so we can carry one more. Elleris, can you find out where I can buy hug bombs? Any glasses will do, even monocular ones? No, then I'd have to get up and find some. I guess my sunglasses would be the easiest, or really the best looking. Because Elleris has got some prop glasses, but they're ugly. But yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Also, hey, good to see you today, Sandwich. I hope you're well. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying your Friday. But yeah, if anyone knows where to buy hug bombs, is there something like a... what's that thing called? Yeah, hug bombs. They're kind of like Staminon, but like but not. But I don't know where we can buy them. I don't think I've seen them for sale anywhere. Let me in. Talk to me, man. I'm here to buy, please. Popo wants quick started. There's paint here. These are for the drone stuff things. I do have some med kits. Here? That feels like overkill, but I'm not risking it. Which Yakuza series? Game? Which game am I gonna play next in the series? I said earlier the man who erased his name, because technically Lost Judgment is next in line of release dates. But I don't want to play Lost Judgment immediately after Judgment. Why am I going up here? This is not the nearest Popo. But I don't want to play Lost Judgment right after regular Judgment. And I already played Ishin, so... I would probably go for the man who erased his name, and then Judgment afterwards. Unless I'm forgetting one. Is there one in between? Beta is the same, but is much more expensive. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see if I can afford any of them. Or how many I can afford of them. Sushi's— oh no, Ryan! Ow. Here. Take that! Oh, okay. Oh, take that. Take that too. There we go. Yakuza Pirate goes before 8? Are you sure? Oh. Oh, my inventory's full. Wait, what's the inflation one? What do you mean? Oh, infinite wealth. Yeah. Isn't Pirate Yakuza supposed to be the last one currently? There would be 2. I'm gonna buy one of these. I have almost no money anymore. Elris! Don't say that. Before he hits the retirement? Yeah, but it came out after 8, right? Oh, the hug bombs give you SP. In addition to healing? In addition to healing, right? Or do they not heal? No, they do heal, right? Yeah, okay. Good. Otherwise, for SP is not worth it. Oh, sorry.
Yagami-san.
Give me some more medkits. I feel like that might not be useful. I think the medkit large is too big. Like, we don't need that much healing. I guess if you're gonna stack... if you're gonna stack medium and small, it's the same price. Yeah, this is fine. Do I have 100k left? I have 100k left. I blew through nearly 1 million in like 2 minutes. Are we going to visit Baby Man? We did already visit Baby Man. Number-wise? Like, I don't know if we need to visit him again. I'm sure eventually. Or we'll at least see him again. I don't have max health to the max. So, like, level 2? Out of 3? Unless you want to call it level 3 out of 4. If you want to count the level we started with. But yeah, this will be fine. Baby Man, arch nemesis of Grandpa Man. He really is. Well, I mean, grandpas do love babies, right? Surely. 300 maybe? I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember what the smallest health bar looks like. Medium. Yeah, okay, that should be plenty. And otherwise we can stack a medium and a small on top of each other and then it's the same price, but like less wasted in a way. Who's the grandpa? Kiryu's grandpa. Toughness C is 50? No, then we have way more than 300. Toughness C does like nothing. We got the Baby Man, Daddy Mole Man. Who's the grandpa? Oh. Yeah, then I don't know. I don't know if you'd call Kiryu Daddy Mole Man's dad. I mean, we've been calling him the Grandpa Man. I don't know if it does a 6th. I don't know, man. Save over that one too. No, but I can do more afterwards. Yeah.
ああ、全部済んだよ。
I'm scared.
いや、実はさっき星野くんから暗い声の電話があってさ。
Why did his
なん
girlfriend
か
break
八
up with
神さ
him?
んの手が空いたら源田先生と話してほしいことがあるんだって。向こうの源田事務所で。
え？
何の話かまでは言ってなかったけどってことでちゃんと伝えたからね。よろしく。
What do you mean consult Daddy Mole Man? Also, why are we calling him Daddy? That's not... He's not the one I want to call Daddy. Get in the law office. Ooh, do I have this? Do I have this really? I don't think so. But... we're gonna find out! Maybe I should have practiced off stream by playing Ace Attorney? Excuse me, I just want to grab this. I'm trying not to get hurt because then I have to go eat something again. I love that guy's shoes, this guy. The nice pinky purple shoes? Oh. What? I don't know why I let go of that. Ow, okay. Come closer. Okay. Okay. Wait, excuse me, Daddy is not strictly reserved for Kaito. It's also reserved for, Kiryu. Sorry. He is more of a dad than Kaito is. He teleported behind you, you could never see that coming. Yeah, he's the definitive dad, man. If there's one dad, it's Kiryu.
Yo.
Hi, Kaito.
Are? Kaito-san mo? Sakki yobarete yo.
Can you... I guess it was yesterday, huh, when he got beaten up real bad. So it makes sense that he's still covered in bruises. But do they have to... does he have to be covered in bruises? Maybe you should buy some concealer and, what's the other thing? What's the other makeup thing? Concealer and... the other goop that you put on your face. That doesn't narrow it down. I can't remember the name. Ichiban's a brother type. Foundation! Oh my god, you're so right, Alaris. How do you know more about makeup than I do? I wish that just once Yagami would go Haito. Haito Kaito. I mean, I guess it does make you look tough. But it would make you look tougher if you came out of a fight without bruises, because then you look like you actually won. He doesn't look like he won. He didn't win, I guess.
どうかしたんですか?
いや、ちょっとね。
こっちだ、八神。
ああ、どうも先生。なんか俺に話があるとか。
まあ、そっちの人からな。
Oh, hi. What's his name again? Morita? No, Morita was the old guy.
お前んとこの探偵事務所は監視がべったり張り付いてる。ここだともう少し緩いんでな。
If Izumida came all the way out to Genda's office just to talk, then that must
またなん
mean...
か悪い話か。
いきなりご挨拶だな。いや、いい話だよ。
Good
たまには
news.
そうこねえとな。一ノ瀬が裁判に出てくる。
Oh.
説得できたんだな。
Which was Ichinose again? That's the health minister, right?
問題な。
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
ああ、大丈夫だった。
I wonder how he did it. Vice minister?
解説を。
Yeah, but the health vice minister. He's not bald. This guy isn't bald.
私に。
That's Keto, right? Who's
今
bald
度
or
の裁判で
balding?
ぜひ。
裁判というとカムロ町の例の弁護士殺しですか？
殺された新谷弁護士は事件前、小野先生宛てに電話をかけていました。
We are. I guess it is. I guess this is still the Ayabe trial.
電話は事件と全く無関係と思われます。カムロ町の殺人事件に小野先生やアドデックナインが絡んでるだなんて。
馬鹿げて
I
ます
hate the
ね。
guy who's standing. Yeah, Ishimatsu.
全くです。ただ、電話をかけている事実がある以上、法廷ではなぜ無関係なのかを丁寧に。
Ah, no, I'm sorry. That didn't quite scare me. It was unexpected, but it didn't quite scare me. I'm so sorry.
なんと
心配ありません。電話の件など触れるまでもなく、アドデックナインこそ世界が求める新薬であり、小野さんら研究者はその開発のために大変な努力をされておられるというお話さえしていただければ、それで皆納得します。
He is so good at yapping. Like convincing people with his
私
yapping.
は研究者じゃないので専門的な説明はちょっと。
Yeah, but neither are the people in the trial, right?
専
And the
門的
judge.
という意味では、直接小野先生にお願いする手もあります。でも、研究者というのは説明が難解すぎます。
Yeah, exactly. Ah, he's so good at yapping.
ですので、ここはできれば一ノ瀬さんにお願いいたしたく。
まあ確かにこんなことで先生方の時間は割けませんしね。結構お引き受けします。日程が決まったら厚労省までお伝えください。
ありがとうございます。
失礼、もう次があるものですから。
Nice. That was a little bit manipulative though, but I think it's for the best.
うまいなあんた。一ノ瀬が断ったら小の
Yeah,
法廷に立たせるような言い方だ。
だろ？
一ノ瀬にしてみりゃ法廷で小野にボロを出させるのは避けたい。他人任せにはできねえわけか。
Good. The boss is on the hook. Now the fight begins.
泉田検事はお手柄だったな。なかなか悪知恵が働く。
うん？悪知恵？
冗談だよ。感謝してるって。おかげで一ノ
I
瀬
do like this
引っ張り出すことはできた。
this teaming up
あとは
with
手持ちの札で
Izumida.
どう奴を追い詰められるかだけど。
松金組の羽村はどうなった？あいつに証言させられないのか？
どこかに消えたままだよ。おやっさんの葬式に
Wow,
来たんだ。
that's. I mean, I get it.
どの
I get it, but that is rough.
それよりいっそ黒岩と捕まえて自分がモグラだって自白させるか。
That sounds way easier
この前はちょっ
than
と
it
油
is.
断してただけだ。
いや、
Ace Attorney? Why Ace Attorney is like judgment without you punching people? No, 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 but I could have practiced the trial that we're gonna definitely be part of later, right? I could have practiced that by playing Ace Attorney because it's kind of the same vibe except less punching.
やめろよ。
Yeah, the pointing in the stances and showing evidence and stuff.
なんだよ。せっかく一ノ瀬が出てくんのに、そっから先のアイデアはなしか？手ぶらで勝てる相手じゃないぞ。
Yeah, an objection specifically. That one's the most important one.
真冬からだ。
Yeah, that's true. Ace Attorney isn't as good because you don't get to beat people up, sadly. Dramatic head shaking and desk smashing. And you have to practice the line of the what's it called? The victim's autopsy report has been updated. That one's important.
ラマンに今か。
That was the casino, right?
森田検事正のお膳立てよ。もう何人も逮捕されてる。
なるほど。 これで綾部の心象は最悪だ。裏カジノを仕切る悪徳警官は人殺しもやりかねないってか。
検事正はさすがに痛いとこついてくるわね。
ああ。
Guess they're not gonna go down without a
そう
fight.
知らせまで。で、どう八神くん。裁判は勝てそう？
Yeah.
だけだよ。各方面から助けも来てる。真冬も連絡ありがとうな。
それじゃ。
検事正がカムロ町に来ている。綾部のカジノを摘発してるって。
なら俺はもう退散した方がいいな。
ここには来ないよ。
いや、
Sandwich, are you playing these games for the women or like you talk a lot about the women in these games? Low key simping.
カジノのガサ入れってことは。
I mean, to be fair, the women are pretty, and I get it too because I'm playing for the handsome men. So I get it. Well, not just for that.
俺らはどう
But
すんだ、タボ。
you play for the hot topless men fighting, but you do talk about the women a lot for someone who plays for the hot topless men fighting.
一言挨拶しとこうか。
大丈夫なのか？
Who are we gonna talk to?
少し様子を見てくるだけですから。
There's no topless fighting here. Not yet. Kaito might still do it. And then we might learn what his tattoo is of or portrays. Where are we going? Oh, we're gonna head to Lamont. Yeah, I guess Yagami wouldn't, but Kaito still could. I wonder what they have in store for his tattoo, or if they're gonna, because we did already see him topless, but we didn't see his back, so I assume that they're gonna like bait us with that until it becomes relevant, which I'm not sure if it'll ever become relevant. I'm for hot topless fighting men and women because I support equality. Okay, that's fair and fine, I guess. Wait, do the women also have to be topless? Oh, oops. I mean, allowed to, I suppose. Oh, he wants to do patty cake? Definitely.
ご苦労様。彼なら大丈夫。私が責任を持ちます。
検事正が。
どう？
Right, that's Morita, right? Ooh. Imagine Kaito high-fiving the cop. He would do that.
八神さんはここの仕掛けご存知だったんでしょ？
No. Really? Oh, I could have never guessed. Yeah. That is so funny that he tries to play it off. I love how Kaito doesn't even say anything because he's gonna ruin it. Like, he knows that he's gonna ruin it.
摘発を見送ってやるなんて。おまけに警察の内部情報も裏社会に流していた。 おそらく新谷弁護士はそういった秘密を知ってしまったんでしょうね。だから綾部はその口を塞ぐために撃ってしまった。突発的に。
Yeah, do you really think he's that stupid?
なるほど。検察はそういうストーリーで行きたいわけですね。
まあ、込み入った話は奥でしましょうか。
It's not a... Okay. I think he was trying to imply that it was made up, or that he thought that it was made up, and Morita just ignored it. He's like, I won't even try to retort.
あんたのこと調べましたよ。森田検事正。10年前、ご家族に不幸があったようですね。
誰かが告げ口でもしたかな？
ついこの間までずっとあんたを信じてた誰かがね。小野のラボであんたの対応は異常だったよ。法の番人たる検察官が法よりもアドデック9を第一としてた。ここに来てだんまりはやめましょうよ。
私の母は若年性のアルツハイマーだった。進行が早くてね。
Are we gonna fight him? So this is Morita's family. Aww, that's cute.
発病してから母はあっという間に私の顔も名前も忘れてしまった。私を見るたびに初めましてと言ってね。
No.
そして時には泥棒だの人殺しだの罵声を浴びせることもあった。症状が悪化していく母は見ているだけでつらかった。だが兄はその母を長い間ずっと介護し続け
No, Kaito would care, right? Surely.
兄も私も若い頃から法律家を
Oh my god,
志
and
してた。
like his brother had to give it up.
兄は毎日がむしゃらに勉強していた。私よりもずっと努力してたよ。でも結果は司法試験に受かることはなかった。
Because of his mom,
なの
or
で私が一発で受かった時はさすがに心苦しかったな。でも兄は自分のことのように喜んでくれた。兄はいつも優しかった。
his confidence is wavering. This left a lot of
続け
scars.
てください。
母の病が発覚した時も
Oh, okay, so that was all
体を
even
心か
before
ら心配していた。
the mom fell ill.
私の頭の中は葛藤でいっぱいだった。母の介護をすべきだという気持ちと、法律家としてのキャリアを終わらせたくないという葛藤でね。そんな私を察して兄は私にこう言った。
You go on and do your job. Yeah, oh no!
お前は偉くなって自分が果たせなかった夢を叶えてほしい。それで自分は十分だとね。
I wonder what happened.
そして兄は
No, hang on.
24時間7年もの
They're gonna
間
tell us what happened.
自分を息子とさえわからない母のために
And we might already know, but I forgot. Whoops.
私はその役目から逃げ続けた。
Like, did the brother also
いずれ
die?
何か破綻が起きると心のどこかで気づいていたはずなのにだ。
あんたはその後悔からアドデック9のために
Yeah, I guess this illuminates the fact that he's got a lot of regrets and guilt for not either being there to stop the brother or to even give the brother some relief from his duties by occasionally taking over. Like, I get it. Yeah.
いつからだ。
新谷弁護士が殺害された後、私は
Recently.
一ノ瀬事務次官から直々に腹を割って話がしたいと呼ばれた。
一ノ瀬が直接？なぜ？
一ノ瀬さんはいずれ我々検察がアドデック9の闇にたどり着くと予測した。そしていろいろ調べるうち、私に
Wow.
アルツハイマ
He's
ーの
allowed
家
to
族
do
が
that?
奪われた。
I guess he's not allowed to do that, but he did it anyway.
それで一ノ瀬さんは私を話せばわかる人間と判断した。彼の提案は明快だった。アドデック9は病に苦しむ患者とその家族、多くの人々を救う新薬だが、 それを世に
I understand his position the most out of like anyone who is on like that side, right? Because he was roped in when everything was already happening. People had also already died, and he has such a history with Alzheimer's himself or like his family. So like from his point of view, I can totally get why he would cover for everything. But because at this point it's kind of too late. People have already died. Maybe it has sped up the process so much that there will not be many more casualties, and it'll be incredibly helpful for so many other people, right? And perhaps he himself in the future. So for him, I really get where he's coming from. For Shono and like Ichinose, Kido, much less.
ほんの少し目をつぶってほしいことがあると。
That's how someone with the best intentions gets led astray.
なあ、あんた
Ashtray. Gets led astray.
火は鉄を試し、誘惑は正しき人を試す。もし何かの犠牲と引き換えに不老不死の薬ができるなんて言われたら、あんたは多分何万人死んでも目つぶってんだろうな。
私にも罪悪感はある。だからここまで君らに付き合った。
小野は人体実験を隠蔽するために。
Yeah, and he might not know the like lengths that they have already gone to and the amount of people who have already been hurt.
あの子が一体何をした？その罪を着せられて大久保新平は死刑を待ってる。いつ殺されるかわからない日を3年も送ってきた。でも彼が何をした？
For a second I thought he was about to strip and then fight.
自分が何してるか分かってんのか？
黙れ。
あんたの兄さんが果たしたかった夢ってのはそんなことだったのか？え？検事正！
もう黙れ！黙れ！
俺を黙らしたきゃまた殺すしかない。
Don't do that.
俺は大久保君と綾部の弁護人なんだ。エミちゃんの無念を晴らすためにも黙るわけにはいかねえんだよ。
Is that Kuroiwa?
多分黒岩だ。
Did he clean himself up? Where did the bruise go?
もういいんじゃないですか、検事正。
Okay, we're gonna have to fight this guy, not Morita.
この間はどうも。
Okay, there's his bruises. It's just too dark to see.
しすぎた。
やろう。
また二人がかりでかかってくるか。今度は八神と。
Yes,
何しに？
actually.
あんたは目つぶっててください。
Oh, this guy. I mean, he might not, like I said, he might not know the full extent. Doesn't mean that he's a good guy.
手出さないでくれる？
What?
なんだと？
Why?
今度は俺の番だ。
No, no, please.
実はおやっさんの仇だ。
Yeah, so?
今までずっと我慢。
What about Kaito? He also killed Kaito's papa.
いいね。かかってこいよ。安心しろ。攻防なんて野暮言わねえから。
何が攻防？
Yeah, I was about to say like that. You're even still thinking about doing that?
ただの殺し屋だろうが。
Oh, okay. Oh. Scary. Scary that it cut out for a second. I hope Kaito at the very end comes into the fight and like punches him in the back whenever he's like looming over me because I lost. What is blue? Blue? A blue health bar? Oh, what the hell was that? Kaito, what are you doing? Oh, what is that? I recognize... Was that the Komaki parry? Did he do the Komaki parry on me? That's not nice! No. Okay. He's a descendant of Komaki, maybe. Or he just trained with him. Because Kiryu isn't a descendant, but he knows the parry. The more I say Komaki parry, the more I think it's Komaki peri chicken. Oh, sorry, there's stuff going on. Hang on, I should probably pay attention because there might be a QTE very soon. No? This would have been perfect for a QTE. Okay, no, never mind. I guess I was right. Good, good, good. Very good so far. Give him space to get up. That scared me. Oh, yes! Can I answer messages mid-fight? I don't think so. I don't think I'm allowed to. Kaito... I saw Kaito move. He better not jump in front of the gun and have Kuroiwa shoot him. Come on, man. Do it on the hardest difficulty? It's on the hard. I don't think there is legend currently unlocked. Oh. Okay, no, never mind. It's Morita. Then you can shoot. Go ahead. Rikia treatment? Kaito wouldn't die from that. This guy maybe. Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him! Yeah, I guess we also shouldn't kill him, cause then what? We're gonna go to prison. And then who's gonna defend Ayabe? Who's gonna defend Okubo? Who's gonna defend us? I guess Hoshino would. Oh, it's that guy again. Those two guys again, I guess. What station are you from? Because usually they're like, what family are you from? But no, which station?
何やってんだあれ。松金組の連中だよね。
多分お前
What?
が心配だったんだ。
Where are his bruises now? What the hell? Are they just...
アドデック9にターボーが消
What
せるんじゃ
happened?
ねえかってよ。
え？
おい、いたぞ。
No.
引き上げるぞ。
From bruises? Dude, it's been like... The fight was not even 5 minutes. Hoshino!
星野くん。
八神さんが剣持生や黒岩と対決に行ったってそう聞いて。
It's not Kabi.
ここに東たち呼んでくれたのは
僕です。でないと敵はどんな汚い手だって使ってきま
Oh,
した。
so he brought back up.
八神さんと違って。
That's
変に
cute.
気使うなよ。
木戸の前では本当にすみませんでした。どうかしてました。やっぱり僕はまだまだです。
It's not Kabi.
すみません。
Alaris.
証人が怯えているのに脅して証言させようなんて。いくら勝つためでもそんなの許されるわけが。
知ってるかな、星野くん。
はい。
島鉄を試し、誘惑は正しき人を試すだ。
Did he not just steal that from Yagami? But he said it wrong. Oh, my friends! More of my friends. This is nice. I like that. Kiryu is usually by himself or like with 1 or 2 or 3 people. But like Yagami has a whole support system. Like he's got friends. He's got a group of them, and they're not like the guys in 7 where they're on your team, they're with you all the time. They're like supporting him from a distance. No, he's not as tough, but like he also relies on other people, and I think that's a good thing, if that makes sense. No, but for Ichiban, everyone, I mean, I guess there are a few people who are not on the team but are like rooting for him. But for Yagami, it is still just you. And then occasionally with a guy or 2 guys. But everyone else is just there because they want to, and they don't have to be there. I guess for Ichiban, they start off having to be there and then stay there because they want to, if that makes sense. But I don't know, this is a different vibe. Oh, it's that guy that doesn't like me. Who doesn't like me? And that guy who I hate. The other guy wasn't that bad in my opinion. This guy's much worse. Hey, at least get an actual camera. Oh! Oh no, I don't like that.
おい、待て。
どうした？なんだよ。
Man, my heart dropped slightly. The fact that they end off that wholesome little section with this guy, oh my god. Are we gonna go for round 2?
よ、誰がいたんだ？
Man, we ran like 100 meters. Why are you so freaking sweaty? Can that be Kuroiwa? Maybe. Why did I say it like that? He could have his outfit somewhere near.
黒のレインコート。
Yeah, put it together, Kaito.
誰だ。
Hamura? Kashiwagi? I mean the bartender? Don't do this! No! Who would it be? Kashiwagi, what the hell? Oh, 1 month later? What? Okay. What did we do all month? I guess get a cup of coffee and a suit?
この記事、服部が書いたのか？
うん。今日の後半に間に合わせたってよ。
カムロ町で秘密の人体実験か。認知症新薬アドデック9。
Really? Before the
記事のこ
trial?
の写真って
この間小野のラボで僕が撮ったやつだよ。
なるほど。
When you tried to stab Shono? I remember. This is Ace Attorney music.
そろそろ時間だ。
It's wild that this is where they, or rather, it's wild that this is not where the point of no return is. Wouldn't it make more sense if it was here and not before we go to Genda? I don't know. Maybe it does make sense. But just the time gap makes me think that it makes no sense. I thought it was a euro for a second. Because in case you don't know, the 1 euro coin is like silver or silver colored in the middle, and then with a little ring of gold colored metal. So it really looks like that, but no, it's the attorney's badge, right? I hope the coffee will still be hot when I'm back. I mean, it's a video game, so maybe. Yeah, okay. Gah. Why is he holding it like fucking Ash when he gets a badge and then he like puts it in his hand and is like, yeah! Kind of similar vibe, but not the same. He's not gonna show him off. Okay, what do you have to say, Higashi?
いよいよだな。ぶちかましてやれ。
わかってる。おやっさんの仇だ。
Yeah, I guess he also likes
この裁
Matsukane,
判に
huh?
勝てば大久保の死刑もなくなる。
今日中には無理でもその方向に持ってくよ。俺の人生に変えてもな。
Evidence presenting upgrades? Hang on, let's finish talking to everyone first.
今日はよろしくお願いします。八神さん、おそばで勉強させてもらいます。
でもどうかな。あんまり真っ当な裁判には。
He's not even looking at him. Oh, there he goes.
だから勉強になるんですよ。
That's true. Specifically because it isn't
お
textbook.
前のスーツ姿違和感しかねえな。
Why not? It looks good.
他に言うことないのか。これから決戦って時に。
I mean, the fact that he doesn't have anything else to say is probably good, because then you know that they're bros. Drone commander. I don't know what that means. To collect money for the quick starter project you invest in. Oh. Oh, that the timer goes up faster, or more people will donate. We do technically have badass for we do have some points. I don't think there's a what is danger display? Ha, okay. But I think nothing specifically for evidence presenting. Unless it's here, but no. No, okay, nothing specifically for evidence presenting. It's his first badge, gotta catch 'em all. Criminals, that is. Yeah, he does love wearing his little backpack, right? I think we're good to go. Oh. Head over to court. Oh, that's why it's the point of no return. Because they don't want you to walk around in your suit. I was gonna say this would be the perfect time for a break, but it is still early, so we'll start, I guess? Although it would be the perfect time for a break.
被告人は
You know what? Let's actually take a break, but I'll make it really quick and only because I need to pee. So I'll be back in literally 3 minutes, okay? Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back, I promise. For real this time. I know I say it all the time, but for real this time, I'll be right back.